Hi, dear colleagues. Thank you for purchasing this project. Let's start editing it. After unpacking the archive in the project folder, you will see two files with the project, a folder with image strokes and a typefacer script. It is needed for the convenience of creating animated text. Install it. To do this, copy this script typefacer. Next, go folder C, Program Files, Adobe, After Effects, Your Version, Script, Support, Script GUI panel, and here we paste this copied script. You can close this folder. Open After Effects. In the Window tab, we'll see Scripts Typefacer here. We need to turn it on. For this, put a tick. We have here opens such a panel. Drag it to wherever you like. You can work. Let's try to edit the slideshow that already exists. To do this, go to the folder of the slides and try to edit the slide number 1. Open the slide itself and see that it consists of a placeholder, text holder, and transition. We'll go into the placeholder and put some picture here. Let us assume this one. Reduce the scale. Then go to the folder text holder. Here already there is something for an example. This can already be removed. Select all these letters together with text controllers and delete them. We have only blots. They can be moved, they can be rotated. Now try to enter the text here. Suppose, here you can set the value for both frames in seconds. This is the difference between the appearance of each next character. I will exhibit about 4 frames. We have text and a space. The space can in principle be removed immediately. Here you can also see along with the character compositions and null object was generated text controller. Select it. We go into the effects and see that you can edit with it the distance between the letters, the size of the font itself, and the color. Also, you can edit the distance between letters manually. All the compositions are separate and do not depend on each other. You can make letters larger or smaller. Separately, you can grab the controller and move the entire phrase together. You can make it so that the letters open a little faster. For this, we select all the text and just increase its speed. Let's say twice. So you can edit all the text holders. Let's try to make such a slide yourself. For this, I will create a new composition and put our photo here. Next, to create a transition, I go to the folder with the transitions. There are 10 transitions. Let's say transition number 1. I take this composition and put it on top of the photo. Now nothing happens with the picture. In order to activate the transition, you need to click here this button, Collapse Transformations. The transition will be activated immediately. Let's add one more photo and see that under the transition a new photo is not visible. To see, you need to merge the transition together with the previous photo into the pre-composition. So we created the so-called placeholder and now we can see the next photo underneath it. If you do not need the photo to move so that the photo remains static, go to the transition and simply turn off the transform layer. The photo will be static. Let's try to add symbols and blots here. They have a very large scale, so I reduce the size to 20. Using the script, you can make the blobs appear with an interval of 10 frames. I enter the value. I press the stagger. If you just need animated strokes, you can find them in the folder Animated Brushes. Also, they can be found in the composition brushes. I also created compositions with elements. For example, an underline or a square or a crown. I want to show you that the letters can be changed. Try to edit one of the symbols. Let's go into the effect controls. Select the effect of the puppet tool and try to change the letters. The form has changed and the animation has been preserved. That's all. I hope this project will be useful for you. Do not forget to put the project rating. This motivates me to create new templates. Ask your questions about this template in the mail, studiocolorama@gmail.com. Thank you for attention.